Hello, this is Teja Gerken for Peghead Nation, and I'm here to show you the new Lloyd Baggs Lyric Classical internal guitar microphone. The audio to the clip you just saw of me playing was recorded directly with the Lyric to hard disk, with just a touch of reverb and EQ added, so very much a straight, direct signal. The guitar we have the Lyric installed in is a 1982 Lloyd Baggs classical guitar. It's one of only 2 classical guitars Lloyd ever built, so it's really quite special. Because you can't see the Lyric installed in this guitar, I have another one right here I'm going to take a look at. So the main components of the Lyric system are the true mic microphone, which is very similar to the microphone used in Lloyd Baggs' Anthem system. And really, the Lyric is an outgrowth of the experience that Baggs made with the Anthem, where they finally decided that maybe the internal microphone alone could carry the signal of the guitar without being supported by an additional pickup, as it is in the Anthem. Now, relying on an internal microphone alone to reproduce an acoustic guitar sound has proven to be difficult in the past. That's because the guitars are made to sound good on the outside, not the inside, so it can be difficult to get a good sound in there. But Baggs has really kind of figured it out by using a very careful, clever preset EQ curve in the preamp, which is installed to the end pin jack right here inside the guitar, and it sort of takes care of the problem frequencies that you might find inside a guitar body, which results in a much more natural sound than you would ordinarily find with an internal guitar microphone. So the whole system consists of the true mic. There's a small volume control that installs in the side of the sound hole right here, and the preamp, which I already mentioned. Now, one special thing about the true mic is that rather than being on a gooseneck or being mounted directly to the guitar's top, the mic is actually suspended inside its plastic housing, and that means that there's just enough air between the mic and the top to really allow the sound to sort of breathe, if you want, so that the mic picks up a sound that's much closer to that of an external microphone than is ordinarily the case if you have a mic inside the guitar. So in a nutshell, those are the components of the Lyric Classical. You got the true mic, the volume control, and the preamp. I'm going to set myself up here to do a little bit of recording with the Lyric, and I'm going to compare the sound of the Lyric mic with that of a Neumann KM184 external small diaphragm condenser microphone. I'm going to set it up in such a way that we'll go back and forth between the sound of the Lyric and that of the Neumann microphone. I think you'll find it very interesting. So here we go. Let's switch to the Neumann microphone. We'll go back and forth a couple more times. So here's the Neumann microphone. Here's the Lyric. Here's the Neumann microphone. And here's the Lyric. So I think you'll find that the results are pretty impressive in how this sounds. You could definitely use this for home recording, especially if you're in a noisy environment or such, an apartment building, or you don't want to go through the hassles of setting up microphones. It could be an additional source in the studio. If you're already using external microphones, you could blend the internal microphone with that. And another thing that I found impressive about the unit, and we'll switch back to listening to only the Lyric in a moment here, is when you really have a little bit more of an attack. Let's say I'm doing some kind of more flamenco run. A lot of times if you are playing with that kind of attack with a pickup in the guitar, you get some unnatural attack that's really hard to avoid, and having the microphone really avoids that. And body taps and everything like that also get transmitted very well. So the whole instrument is just very alive, very much like using an external microphone. The comparison, I think, illustrates that. Let's also listen to the lyric classical played through an amplifier the way you would in a performance situation. I've got a AER Compact 60 set up here, and I'm running the lyric through an LR Baggs Venue preamp, which gives you a little bit of extra control over EQ and volume settings and such things. So if you've been in the market to amplify your classical or nylon string guitar, definitely give the lyric classical a shot. It does take a professional installation to put it in. No great modifications necessary other than installing an end pin jack in the guitar, which will involve drilling a hole in the end block of the instrument. But all the other equipment, the microphone and the volume control, attached with double stick tape. So there are no holes to be drilled. It's fairly uninvasive. It's also fairly lightweight. So you shouldn't have a huge difference in your acoustic tone by installing the equipment. So that's the Baggs Lyric Classical. It's a very cool new internal microphone specifically designed for classical guitars. You can check it out at lrbaggs.com, and I hope you enjoyed this demo, and please come back to pegheadnation.com for further gear demos. For Peghead Nation, I'm Teja Gerken.